This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this 4Runner. It is a 2007 4Runner SR5. It is a 6-cylinder, a 4-liter, 6-cylinder, 2-wheel drive. Has 118,791 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Van Nuys, which is basically LA. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ads on the topic. Basically, it's the insurance company's attorneys do not want to get sued by the people that we sell it to. So they give it a salvage title. That way they sell it to us on a salvage title. We sell it to you on a salvage title. And if you get killed in it, that's their way of protecting themselves. If they sold it on a clear title, a good lawyer at some point may be able to say, well, Wheel Kinetics doesn't have any money, but Travelers does, you know, who happen to be the insurance company here. Anyway, there'll be 4 pictures of it before it ever left Van Nuys, and you'll see it's basically the same looking vehicle, except all the fingerprint dust is gone, and it's had a little bit of touch-up work done. Cosmetically, it's got dings and scrapes and stuff all over. We could have spent $1,500 painting this thing and taking them out. I just think this is a people mover. It's a Toyota, it runs great. No sense in going there when it's just going to be what it is. When it gets here, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. I got my little cheat sheets. We did an oil change and filter. It got a cabin AC air filter. It got an air filter and front brake pads. And that's it. All right, I'm going to walk around and show you what's going on here. Cosmetically, my brother's going to take it out for between probably 50 and 70 pictures. If you see something you really want to see up close, there's a little tiny crack here in the windshield right on the corner here, but it can't get any longer. Windshield's $129. If you want a new windshield, I think that's kind of silly, but you know, add that to the deal and we'll put a new windshield in it. In the before pictures, you'll see some road rash here. We touched this up a little bit just to make it look a little bit better. I imagine if this thing doesn't sell, I think they always do. 4Runners can be on fire and they sell, but if it doesn't, then we'll send it and spend $1,500 giving it a nice paint job and taking a couple of the dings and scrapes off it, and then we'll sell it for $3,000 or $4,000 more than we will this time. All right, so that's kind of the math here. Is we're just thinking that why go through all the brain damage and paint and all that stuff and back and forth to the paint shop and waiting 2 weeks and whatever, when it's really just a people mover, right? And it runs great. I'll show you the undercarriage here. There will be pictures in the gallery of the undercarriage. I like to give as much stuff in the video as I can. Obviously you'll be able to freeze pictures and whatnot in the video if you see anything. I try to point at stuff that I think you should look at in the gallery. There's a little device in the gallery, in the photo gallery, that will allow you to, I locked it, shoot. I'll get that in a second. You'll be able to zoom in a little magnifying glass deal in the gallery, and you'll be able to see this stuff, like this little scrape here. Just got that kind of stuff all over the place. There's this ding on top of the door. You know, $1,500 might be a little much. I'll bet I could probably paint this whole thing for maybe pretty well for probably $1,200, like that. But be a great kid's car, a great school moving kids car type of thing. It does have a moonroof, so why make it more expensive? When it is what it is. And I'm going to fire this guy up, show you some of the information we have on paper on it, and then we'll go under the hood. I don't know if you can see the miles here. It's hard to see with the glare. Thanks. 118,802 miles. The glare is terrible. There you go. Okay. People want some information, so here's the Kelley Blue Book with that many miles. Suggested retail price of $13,681. There's the equipment on it. This stuff will all be in the ad also, but just in case, I put it in the video also, try to run it through. Branded salvage due to theft, one owner. So it was a one owner vehicle from Van Nuys, which is a good thing. Thousand Oaks, blah, blah, blah. Stolen on 11/16/15. And they issue the salvage title because it was stolen, basically. So there you go. The title was in the name of Liberty Mutual. Actual mile vehicle, 118,791 miles. If I could speak, it would be good. This is the first hot day in Tucson, so I'm trying to get used to it. Probably 91, 92. Not exactly hot, but we'll be there pretty soon. All right, let me see. Let me open up the hood. This one's got a hood prop on a 4Runner, so I'll be doing the one-handed thing. And I didn't open the hood. What did I do? It's, because I did the wrong one. There you go. Open the gas door. That would be why. There we go. And it does have hood props. Hood struts, I mean. Anyway, for those of you worried about front end damage, I'd make sure that's for that. Very straight. Stickers, where they go. All that where it goes. There's the bin on the hood bin right there. There's your bins on the fender. Should be another one over here. Oh, there you go. You need to see all that stuff. That way you know that everything's original. All right. Let's see. Passenger rear window. There's your bin there. Obviously these seats fold forward and flat. These cushions go up and then the seats fold forward. Alright. Passenger front window. Let's see. This little thing folds forward for a little desk type thing. Seats look like they're in great shape. Door locks. There you go. And there's your VIN again. It's good to see all of those where they belong. I already showed you the back cargo. Close the gas door now that I've opened it. There's your driver rear window. And let's see, there's another VIN. This is the driver rear door. Everything is where it's belonging. There's the driver door. Driver window. Passenger window. Passenger rear window. Driver rear window. Here's the door jamb stickers. Let's see, mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. This way. Mats. So wheel down and up. Down and up. That works fine. A little bit of stainage here, but not very bad. Bolsters are in good shape. Alrighty then. And the air conditioning is blowing ice cold. It is a beautiful thing. Turn that down so you can hear me. The air's blowing cold. That I can tell you. So there's your temperature. Up, down. There's your fan. There you go. Let's see. Got a little compartment there. Got a little compartment here. Gotta put a seatbelt on before we go anywhere. There we go. Alrighty then, let's see. Moonroof. This car will be priced accordingly. Oh, God, I gotta hit the right button here. If I don't hit the right button, it won't close, will it? See if I try to turn the lights on, that's not exactly a moonroof switch. That tilts it up, and then, like that tilts it down. There. See, if you hit these, that won't make the moonroof work, will it? A couple little nicks right here. Little visor holder. You can probably tear that off, but someone may want to fix it, so we'll leave it there. Let's see, cruise control. There's cruise on and off. And move the seat forward a little bit. There we go. 118,802 miles. Radio. There you go. Radio works. Oh, we have a rear window too. See, and that wouldn't go up or down either if I hit the light switch. Rope. All right. This vehicle's on a salvage title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, you need plates and insurance. You can't get that on a salvage title. So if you're going to drive it home, we have to take it to the cops and get a level 3 inspection done. That's about 4 hours to 6 hours of our time. We charge $200 to do that for you. 50 goes to the state, 150 goes to us to cover our guy being there. So if you're going to drive it home, $200 to restore the title, $250 dock fee, and then taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 5%, you'll pay 7%. Very simple. If you come to Tucson, you are going to pay $200 to restore the title, $250 dock fee, and then a tax of 2% here, plus your state tax. Simple. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want to add $200 and have us restore the title for you, okay? Before it ships out. Just add $200 if you want to do that. Deposit's $500. This guy's going way too slow. Deposit is $500. Once we receive your deposit, we have a deal, and we will put your name in a banner over the vehicle, wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Last part of my speech is the warranty speech. It's 118,000 miles, and it's 9 years old. It's out of warranty. By factory standards, by our standards, it's out of warranty. If it shows up to your front door and has something broken, go get it fixed. We are not writing checks. Toyota built this vehicle, gave it X amount of miles, X amount of years. I believe their bumper to bumper was 3 and 36, and their powertrain was 5 and 60. Well, it's way past both of those. If they could have given it a 15-year, 140,000 mile warranty, they would have. They didn't know what would happen to it after that warranty period. That's why they give it that warranty, okay? We don't know more than the people who built this. It's a 4Runner. As you can see, it's real quiet in here. You can hear. It's very quiet. As you can see, it runs great. Everything's working. It's got a bunch of dings and nicks and scrapes, and that's what's wrong with it. But, you know, who knows? If I knew what, you know, was going to be, I bought an F-150, an EcoBoost, and it shows up with 40,000 miles. It has a bad motor. I mean, that's impossible. It had a great Carfax. Everything showed up perfectly, and it's got a bad Carfax. I mean, it's got a bad motor and a great Carfax and a bad motor. So I have no idea how that happened, but I have to go buy a motor. So I just found a $6,000 motor, and now I got to put it in this truck so I can lose a couple thousand. Okay, this is the risk part of it. The risk on this thing is very low because all the parts of these things are almost nothing. But if there's something broken and it happens the second you get it, we're not writing a check for it. So just realize that, and that there's some risk involved, and there's some ownership things involved where you are the owner. Okay. If you don't like that, please go buy from somebody else, because I'm not going to say that anything in my inventory won't break the day you get it. I'm not a liar. We don't lie. And that's the truth, okay? This thing runs great. I'd get on I-10 right now, put it full of fuel, and put my kids in it and go to San Diego. And I'm sure it would be great, but you never know. Maybe I'd make it 5 miles. All right? That's the truth, okay? So we believe in making sure that everyone lives in reality who buys from us, and that way the 500 or 600 people a day who see it, the right person out of that 500 or 600 a day will buy this vehicle. Okay? Anyway, it runs great. Thank you for your time.